O'Brien, and today I will be teaching you the test of substantial identity. In order to explain this test, I will first provide context as to the two distinct purposes of a trademark. Firstly, a trademark is used for consumers to differentiate amongst products. It assures a customer that the item with this mark is made by the same producer, enabling them to make informed judgments. Secondly, trademarks protect producers' investments in reputation. The law helps assure a producer that its company and not an imitating competitor will reap the financial rewards associated with their reputation. Section 120 of the Trademarks Act protects these rights of consumers and producers. A person infringes a registered trademark if the person uses as a trademark a sign that is substantially identical with or deceptively similar to the trademark registered. It is important to note that substantially identical and deceptively similar should be read separately and involve different comparisons to ascertain if a trademark has been infringed. Substantial identity carries a higher onus. The most important judgment for substantial identity comes from Shellco and Essar Oils. Although this case went to the High Court, the most relevant judgment was from Justice Windeyer in the Court of Appeal. This test simply involves a side-by-side comparison of the similarities and differences of a trademark infringement, assessing whether these are essential components of the registered trademark, then evaluating the total resemblance of similarity or dissimilarity that emerges from the comparison. I will first use Shellco as an example to aid my explanation. Essar Oils claim that Shellco infringed their trademark in two advertising films in regards to the adventures of an oil drop character. This involved a comparison between a static device and an animated figure which is constantly moving, changing expressions and attitudes. When the film was paused at certain moments, the image displayed in still form was considered by Justice Windeyer to be substantially identical. However, because these similar facial expressions were only for a fleeting moment, in the context of the whole film, this was not substantial identity. I will now use Coca-Cola and Allfect distributors to aid my explanation. Coca-Cola's trademark is a contour drawing of the glass bottle which Coke is traditionally sold in. Allfect Distributors was a confectionery wholesaler that imported and distributed cola-flavored confectionery, which was shaped like the contour bottle and had cola inscribed on it. Applying the test from Justice Windeyer, the two trademarks were compared side by side. These substantial differences were noticed by the judges. When the confectionery was laid flat out, it did not have the pronounced wasting effect. Secondly, the space on the label on the confectionery was of a different shape from that on the Coca-Cola bottle. The only similarity noticed was fluting, which is a set of grooves along the bottle. It was determined by the court that this was not essential to Coca-Cola's trademark. Thus, the judges concluded that a total impression of similarity does not emerge from a comparison of the two marks, and accordingly, the shape of the confectionery is not substantially identical with the contour bottle mark. After observing these two cases, the significance of the word identical becomes apparent to establish substantial identity. Basically, for a company to be in breach of Section 120, the two trademarks are almost the same, and their differences are relatively insignificant. So to recap, the test of substantial identity involves a side-by-side comparison of the trademark infringement, noting similarities and differences, taking into account whether these are essential features of the earlier trademark, then evaluating the total resemblance of dissimilarity or similarity that emerges.